John eats cheap, and I saw some lamb on sale, so I grabbed it. Boneless leg of lamb, manager special. I checked the price, $1.99 a pound. This is about a 2.5 pound legless lamb roast. We're going to sous vide it for a couple of hours, get it to 131, and then finish it off on high heat in the oven. So let's get started, season this thing up. So I'm going to season this up the same way, because I've never done this before. Going to season it up the same way we do lamb chops. And that's a couple tablespoons of kosher salt, about a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of thyme, and what else did I put in there? About a teaspoon of garlic powder. It's good with some fresh garlic on it too. I'm just going to pat it down, dry it off, and it's in the netting. That's because this is kind of like held together. I don't want it to stay that way. So I'm just going to season it up with that seasoning. We're going to sous vide at 131 for probably a couple hours. I do a roast for a long time, 12 to 24 hours. This is only 2.5 pounds though, so this is like a really thick steak almost. I do a big thick ribeye for an hour, so I'm going to do this at 2 to 2.5.
And lamb's pretty tender anyway.
I hope. We're going to find out. It sure smells good. This rub smells great. We're going to seal this up with the vacuum sealer and get it in the sous vide. So got it in the bag. Vacuum seal it up. And that really drives those spices, that seasoning into the meat as well. So I got my heat at 132. That'll get this at medium rare. Into the bath it goes for 2 to 2.5 hours. So there we are, 2.5 hours sous vide at 132 to make it a medium rare. I sauteed just a couple of button mushrooms because I'm going to make a nice sauce, I hope. As I've said, never done this. So let's cut that off. I'm going to pull my boneless. It's a leg, not legless. A boneless leg of lamb out. It didn't make a lot of juice, I will say that. But there it is right there. What juice I do have, I'm going to pour right into there. To try and get whatever I can out of that to just make a little bit of a sauce. There we go. Now, I'm going to cut because this should hold together now. It's been cooked long enough, it should hold together. I'm going to cut my netting off. And we will re-season. Get it off there. See, that held it all together for that cook. Now, I have my leftover seasoning. I'm just going to re-season it. That's the fat side right there.
It smells really good.
It does. Bottom side is there. Oh, see, there it fell apart just a little bit. That's rare on the inside, that's for sure. But that's good. Get the end cap here. This is going to go into a 475 oven until it gets good and crispy on the outside. We may flip it too. Let's go into the 475 oven. I don't know why I'm on onions. All right, I'm going to add the slurry, beef broth, cornstarch slurry. This would be good with a little red wine too. Would be good with this. But I'm hoping this will be tasty. Heat that up till it thickens. So there we go, 2.5 hours sous vide. It went in the 475 oven for about 15 minutes. It's rested for 10. I have this is my, I say like demi-glaze, but I'm sure it's not. It's More like a gravy, just with the juice, a little sauteed mushrooms. We got our salad standing by, mashed potatoes ready. Let's cut into this. Should be nice, medium rare. That's the fat. More fat on the end. But there we go. Ooh, that looks pretty good to me. Yeah. So there we go. We should try a bite of this boneless leg of lamb, $1.99 a pound, sous vide. Oh, wow. All right. That is better than the chops we have. That is fantastic. Great flavor, very tender. I'm glad we have 2 more of these in the freezer. Legless bone of lamb, $1.99 a pound. That's cheap.
Boneless leg. You said legless bone of lamb.
Boneless leg of lamb. I did that earlier. With Johnny's Cheap, we're going to have it with a little salad. I got some sauce here from the drippings. Mashed potatoes. We're ready for some good dinner. Thanks for watching Johnny's Cheap. Follow us on TikTok too. Also Instagram and Facebook. Give us a share and a like. Thanks for watching Johnny's Cheap.